up at the top almost. Finds it on the ground though and kicks a goal. Unbelievable. That's amazing. That is amazing. With the current vernacular, he's a stud burger. It's a freak show.
He bangs it on the left. It's coming back. It's coming back. It's a beauty.
Buddy, thanks for joining us.
No problem.
You're only 21, the most talked about person in the game, potentially, well, I think definitely the most exciting player in the game and maybe the best player in the game. How does that all sit with you?
I wouldn't say that too much, Luke. Look, I really don't read too much into it at the moment. Like, obviously, I'm still young and learning the game, and I'm just enjoying every minute at the moment.
Logan Fragan, oh gee, he's so good, isn't he? That is a miracle goal. He's extraordinary.
The nickname Buddy, where's it come from, and how old were you when you first can remember being called Buddy?
Ever since I grew up, probably the age of 5 or 6, because I've got the same name as my old man, which is Lance. So around the household, it got a little bit confusing when they'd say Lance. Both of us would look. So Buddy was from a young age, and it sort of stuck on from there. And all my school teachers and family all call me Buddy, and sort of stuck from there.
And you mentioned your dad, Lance Franklin Sr., played state hockey. Yep. Your sister Bianca's a gun netballer. Are you a close family?
Yeah, we are. We are a close family. Obviously, growing up in the country, that's mainly what we did as kids, was to play sport. The girls were netball and I was football, so we are a very close family.
Going to go back now to 2004, the Under-18 Championship.
Please, I'd like to see this picture.
This is young Lance Franklin. Talk us through this one.
Oh, I didn't have a kick all dark, and I had 6 or 7 touches. Got touched up by Tom Murphy, one of the boys that's here at the club now. I've still got the same mouth guard as I wear these days, still. Yeah, I didn't have a touch all day, and obviously got the last kick of the day, which I was lucky enough to kick it there, but I suppose it just landed in my hands, mate.
Watching the game Friday night against Geelong a few weeks back, it's a one-on-one with Matthew Scarlett. Some people would say this guy's one of the greatest defenders in the last 100 years. Talk us through that contest.
Obviously, I've been working on my one-on-one marking since I got here. That's been probably the little bit of the downfall in my game. Yeah, that's the area I'm still working on, still learning too. So obviously, I love it. I love a one-on-one contest if it's there too. You're
probably not going to like a few of these. Everyone's got a theory on Lance Franklin's goal kicking. Malcolm Blight reckons you just hold the footy too tensely and you shouldn't flip it. Can you flip the footy around? Talk us through some of these.
I'll say the wind got hold of that one. Look, I'm really not too sure, mate. I'm practising it with the goal kicking coaches all the time, getting my routine right. But
what is your routine? Can you explain that quickly?
It's off about 6 or 7 steps. I'm sort of a better kick off a shorter distance off walking than a longer run up. Then I obviously have that little bit of an arc where the mark comes a bit closer, but I suppose it's going to come. It's just a matter of when I'm going to kick straight.
You can see Wayne Carey's name there. People would say maybe he is the greatest player of the last 100 years. Can you see any of yourself in him when you look at the strut, Buddy? We know you've got a bit of that. Can you see any of yourself in him or not?
I wouldn't say I had a strut. He did. Nah, mate, he was a champion of the game, probably the best I've seen too. So if I was anything like him, mate, I'd be very, very proud player.
Now, have a look at Buddy Franklin. Who does he remind you of, Quarters? I'm talking about his face. Not a footballer, movie star. Errol Flynn? It's John Travolta.
John Travolta?
Well, you have a good look at him. That's John Travolta playing football.
Can you see the resemblance, or has Wolsey lost it?
I don't know what he's thinking, man. I don't look anything like him.
99 goals. Lance Franklin joins the 100 club. And people power has spoken. Out they come by their thousands.
Crowd was everywhere, mate. How was it? 100 goals.
Yeah, it's obviously good to get out of the way in the first quarter. Excited to get back out there amongst the boys. We could not.
Can you believe the crowd, mate? They're all over you. It's like you're Mick Jagger.
Yeah, it was an unbelievable experience.
Now, you're a good-looking young man. I'm assuming there's no shortage of options out there for you. Are you enjoying that part of your life, and are you single?
Yeah, I am single, mate. You put me on the spot. Why'd you do that?
4,000 women want to know, mate. I just had to ask you.
Yeah, I am single, yeah.
Beautifully answered. First time I've seen you go red.
Franklin sizes them up from 48, through one, past another. Western style. It's skills like that can make a grown man cry.
number 23. We saw you wear it as a junior. Why the number 23?
I just love number 23 because all the good players had it. Michael Jordan, Warney. I just like 23, mate. It's great.
It suits you well, mate.
And Jamie wore it too, mate. I'll put that in there.
Virtuoso. Franklin picks up the footy, goes in and kicks it. 6 points the margin.
A lot of people are saying that Geelong are on their way to back-to-back grand finals. The difference is that Lance Franklin might just get it right grand final day, kick 10, everything goes his way.
Well, that sounds perfect, doesn't it? Sounds perfect.
Do you dream of that? Do you wake up and go...
Obviously, every young player that comes into AFL obviously wants to win a premiership. And look, we've got Croft there and we've got a lot of senior players. We want to win the premiership for those guys that have been here for so long and been great clubmen. So, obviously, we dream to be out there and hold that cup up. So, hopefully we can do it.
Franklin strolling, took it, told it for one, runs into an open goal, and bangs it through.
He's just about got the lot, Buddy Franklin. No wonder he's already the hero of so many Hawks fans, both young and old. The 100 goals, of course, in round 22. The bag of 8 against the Bulldogs in the first final. I think he's even got himself a girlfriend since that last interview was shot. So the stage is set both inside the MCG and looking over Melbourne. Dusk at Melbourne over the MCG, sensational. Will Buddy be strutting his stuff in style on this stage?